short, and a lot of them could be getting squeezed out at this point. Many of them have just simply been absorbed into this huge down move. So, you know, hopefully what I don't want to see is for price to dilly-dally around here for a long time, because what that signals is that any of that upward pressure from those people getting squeezed out, because they also realize that this 95.50 area is resistance, which would tend to kind of squeeze them out, is going to pretty much equalize any up movement here. That if we see price dilly-dallying around, what that means is that there's still selling pressure here, equalizing the short squeeze, which is definitely not a good sign. It's definitely a bearish sign. So if we don't see a nice up move on this pretty quick, I'm going to go ahead and exit the position. We're at break even now, and it's already done that about twice. So if we don't see kind of an up move here, we might be looking at another pullback. 73, and I'm just going to close out of that position for a nice quick gain. And that was Apple, 500 shares, open price 95.53 after the breakout, as you just witnessed me do live. Close price 95.74 for a $105 profit. So that was just based off of the fact that price was definitely demonstrating some bullish bias after it had defeated the 95.50 area, which you know, was definitely, there's definitely some resistance around the 95.50 area. I think we can safely say that. So if price breaks above that, that definitely sends a signal that that there are buyers who are willing to participate in this up move, and that's pretty much all I was paying attention to. So that was that. I regret missing this move, because I know I would have been short here as soon as it broke back below 97, and it was a beautiful play. It broke below 97 and did not even come back up to flirt with that area again, just simply plummeted down. Although I would have probably only made, you know, 250 off of this on 500 shares, because I don't, when a stock does it, I don't expect it to fall as much as that. I mean, I'm not going to say I would have capitalized off of that, but I would have at least gotten something. That's a beautiful signature play there off of 97. So I'll be looking for some more plays today. My clock is still jacked up. It says 7:46 now, but as far as I know, it's actually 12:47. So I should probably fix that. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll try to get some more positions in today. Okay, back on Apple here, and what I want to do is just go long 500 shares. I got filled at 95.20, and why I did that is because the market still is demonstrating as a whole kind of a bullish scenario. And then price pulls back. Now obviously everybody is expecting price to pull back to 95, and you know, bouncing off of that, because we just saw that up move to basically 96. Then it comes back. Let me just tend to this position here. Probably need to exit pretty soon, so I don't want to try to get through 50. That's it's not really realistic. Alright, so I'm going to sell out of that. Okay, that was Apple, 500 shares, open price 95.20, close price 95.42 for a $108 profit. Okay, so back to why I did that. Because there was the run-up, and it was pretty successful. It was basically a dollar run-up. Breaking through support and resistance line as it did so. Now it gets up here, touches that, it comes back down. That's a great, excellent play. It comes back down to near 95, and everyone's expecting price to bounce off of 95. If you look at that's a very a prevalent support area. So what happens is not everybody waits for a price to get near that area when it's such a prevalent area. And this is a common occurrence in markets. It happens pretty often. If there isn't enough people who don't really know what they're doing to bring price down to 95, then what'll happen is price will just kind of prematurely turn around. And I don't just wait for it to get 20 cents above the dollar every time and then go long. But what I do is, and what I witnessed in this scenario, is that price came down to that area, which was also, I mean, if you look back a couple days, that area itself is also a decent support area. But what I did is I noticed price starting to stall up around that area, and then it touches that area, goes up a little, comes back down to touch it, and that's when I decided to go long and try to capitalize off of that play. So there was another good play today. I mean, obviously this high volume is an excellent catalyst for plays. That's why I love playing. That's why you pretty much always see me playing the just coming out of lunchtime, because that new volume is coming in for the day, which shakes things up, brings it to extremes so that it can come back, and it just causes oscillation, and it's just a great scenario. So that was that. I'll be looking for some more plays. I'm up pretty good today. I'm actually up $962 on the day, so I could just call it a day. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Alright, just a quick recap of the day. I'm actually going to call it a day at this point. It's 1:03 p.m. And there's just an outline of my closed positions. I had an excellent day today. Very glad for today. So we've got, I mean, I'm pretty sure my first trade was a loser, 128. And then my second trade, I had 279, 118, 325, 155, 105, and 108. So that was definitely a good day. So yeah, definitely happy with the way things went today. And I will try to pick it up again tomorrow, see how I do. Any questions or comments, feel free to post them on the thread, and thanks for watching.